Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have some project shares for Scrap Diva Designs. I made some projects using the dies from the May 2024 release. I will have all of the products linked down below as well as my referral link. If you click on that, place an order, I get a commission, which helps me and my channel out. So thank you so much to everybody who uses that. It doesn't affect your cost at all. And of course, you can always use my code at checkout, which is strawberry cream, and you'll save 10% at scrapdivadesigns.com. So I will show you the dies that I used, take some measurements, show you the projects. Of course, if you have any questions, leave me a comment or any comments at all. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. All right, so the first die set that I wanted to share with you is the popsicle shaker. Perfect for summer, of course, and there are so many different ways that you can make this. Again, all of these products will be linked down below, and you can see different examples on the product page from different design team members and Erica. So lots of different inspiration there. I made 4 shakers out of this. I just couldn't stop. It's such a fun collection. It comes with the base part here with the stick. It comes with the frame for the shaker part, and then a background and a piece to use to cut out your acetate. And then there's a layering piece for the stick, which has some embossing to make it look like wood grain. Comes with an icing piece, which cuts out little holes here. And then you can make a face as well. There's sprinkles, a bow. I didn't use the face for any of them, but you could do that if you want to make it extra whimsical. So yeah, this is a great set. And again, these dies, these are like lilac colored dies. They're like coated metal. They work really, really well. They don't warp, and I just love the quality of these dies. So I used those, and then in these projects, I also used a little bit of this die set. This is called the lemon slices, and I think I just used a couple of the little wedges here. So these are great dies to add to your embellishment. So I used that as well, and I also used, let's see, an older set. This one is called Summer Words 2, and I'm pretty sure it's available on the website still. This is from last year. I used the word ice cream, so I will link this down below as well, even though it's not in this release. All right, so let me show you a couple. I did a sneak peek of these on my haul last week. So these are popsicles I made with that new Graphic 45 collection, and aren't these so cute? I made them into shakers, of course, and I made them both watermelon themed, and I added shaker bits with little watermelon slices and different shades of green diamond dots, some sequins, some white diamond dots, and I think they're super cute. So I used the like frosting die on these, and I covered up the holes because I didn't need them on this project. And I used some watermelon dies that I had in my stash. These are pieces of ephemera from that Graphic 45 collection. For the frosting, I used some white glitter paper, so I thought that looked really cute, kind of like just like some vanilla frosting or something. So I love these. Love the wood texture that the die adds. I did use some wood kind of paper, but adding that texture really makes it look authentic. And then I added some ribbon that I recently got from Walmart, I think that was. So let me take some measurements. I'll show you the other ones I made too. These come out to be about 5 1/4 inches, and then side to side they are 2.5 inches. And I used foam board that I got from Walmart to make them into shakers, and that cuts really well. That's the back, just the back side of the watermelon paper. And yeah, I think they're really nice embellishments. So there are those two. And then here's one that I made with the ice cream word from the Summer Words 2. And then the little lemon slices from the lemon slices die set. And this one I made pink and white and a little bit of blue. I've had that paper in my stash for a long time, and I just love it. I use it every once in a while. So I love that it has a blue gingham background. That's kind of unexpected for a lemon paper, I thought. So that's why I added a blue ribbon here. This one, I only made a shaker onto, I only made the ice cream part a shaker. I didn't make the stick part a shaker. And like you could see, I did that in the first one. It was honestly a mistake because I did not cut this piece out with foam, only this piece. So I kind of like it better with the stick having the foam as well, the foam board, just to keep it all the same size. But I do like this one too. I mean, it's good this way as well. So you could do it either way. So anyway, that is the ice cream, or the pink lemonade kind of ice cream one I made. And then I made a cherry version too. I just couldn't stop making these. They're really, really fun to make, and you can use all your summery kinds of papers for these. Celebrate is a piece of ephemera I had in my stash, and I added some white dash lines for that, and also for these cherries, and that comes from a die set in my stash as well. And I thought it just looked really nice with the cherry paper I have in the background. And yeah, so these are my popsicles. I think they came out so cute, and they'll be great to send in Happy Mail, to add to the front of a card or an album. And yeah, they're just really fun. So that was the first project, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, this one is the cute butterfly boy or girl. So that was coming off a little bit, but anyway, so this one makes beautiful butterflies, and it comes with a cute little face. I didn't use the die faces. I just kind of made my own, but I'll show you what I made. And these are a really nice size. As you can see, it comes with the background piece. The layering piece cuts out like all the veining for the butterfly, including little hearts, which is so sweet. So let me show you what I made. First with faces. Here's one of them, and this one I just used a stamp set that I had in my stash to make the face. I just wasn't in the mood to cut all the little pieces out in paper piece, so I just did some stamping, and I added some Lawn Fawn clear glaze to kind of make it a little bit dimensional, a little bit shiny. And as you can see, here's that layering piece that I cut out in this pink glitter paper, and it just looks so pretty, I think. Oh, and the die set also includes these like stripe pieces. There's 1 and 2. So I put those stripes right there on the body of the butterfly, and I think she's just so cute and happy looking. I added a couple of enamel heart stickers from Doodlebug there just to add a little decoration on his or her head. And then for the antenna, that does come with the body die set, but I colored that black with just a gel pen. And yeah, it came out so cute, I thought. So let me measure this, and this is mostly Doodlebug paper, by the way, including the antenna, which is like the same height as the wings. It's about 2 3/4 inches or so. And then side to side, it is about 3 1/4. So a really nice size. I made another one that looks kind of like this. And that's this one. So similar idea, but just different papers. This one I put the heart just on the middle of her head. I used a slightly different stamp for the face. And yeah, I just love it. So cute, right? Adorable. I love the little faces. So also good for summery kind of projects. And then I made a couple kind of shabby chic. So here's one of them. And for this one, whoops, the vellum got bent a little bit, but this one I did use vellum for the layering piece, and I did not glue it all the way down. I've shown vellum on butterflies before, as have lots of people. It just looks really nice on butterflies, I think, because it looks really nice and airy. So I just used plain vellum, and it cut out perfectly. I used some like shabby kind of paper from the Arala Mija shop on Etsy. And then I used some gingham paper for the body. It doesn't come with a little head like this, the die set, because it's meant to use, the big head die right like that. So I had like a bow center that was just out. And I thought it kind of went with the scale of this. So I just added that for a head. And then I put some diamond dots in between the neck and the head just to add a little necklace. And then I added some flower stamens in the back to look like antenna. And that's what the back looks like. I added a second layer of 1 10-pound cardstock for the wings just to kind of like keep everything more solid and secure it back there. So that's the second version I did. And here's another one like that, but just kind of different papers. I still use vellum and flower stamens for the antenna, just a little bit different paper. So really pretty. I like the different versions. The first ones I showed you are a little more whimsical, and these are a little bit more shabby chic. So just different ways you can make those butterflies. All right, so there's that one. And Summer Words 3 is another die set that came out, this release. And I cut them all out, so I wanted to show you what they look like. I can't find my summer shadow. It was so weird. I was at my die cutting machine and this fell on the floor and I heard it fall and I looked down. I couldn't find it. I don't know where it is. I must have searched for like 5 minutes straight. My carpet is just kind of busy, so it's hard to find things. So I'm sure I'll find it when I'm vacuuming. But anyway, in the meantime, we have travel right here. That's one of the words. And we have swimming, and these cut out. Everything is in script, so everything cuts together except for the dots over the eyes. So you could just go ahead and paper piece those. I used some white glitter paper for the words and pink cardstock for the backgrounds, for everything, just so I'd, probably be able to use them on any project that I do. Here's summer, which I cut out before I lost the shadow. And then here's traveling, so you have travel and traveling. Here's season, so you can use travel season, traveling season, summer season, swimming season. And then the last one is lemonade. So always good to have for your lemon projects. I've seen a lot of people use those already. Let me measure one of these for you. The longest one, let's say swimming is, it's about 3.5 inches side to side. And then height-wise, these are about less than an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. So great size for cards, albums, embellishments, whatever you want to use them for. So just want to show you those. And then the last project I have to share with you today, I used a few of the different die sets. I used this one, which is new. This is called the pitcher. So this one makes a shaker as well. It cuts out the frame for the pitcher, the base piece, which has the handle, and then it has a mini version as well. And then I also used this die set. This one is called the Flower Center Trio. And I was watching Kim from Kimbo's Creations. Hi, Kim. She said that she thought these looked like fireworks. And I thought that was a great way to interpret these. She made some really pretty fireworks out of these. So I wanted to do something similar. So thanks for the inspiration, Kim. So I made this card using the pitcher as a base and then the flowers as flower centers as flowers for the vase. So this is the card that I made, and I think it came out so cute. The pitcher, as you can see, I made it into a shaker. I used some white glitter paper for the frame, and for the background, I used this blue and white gingham paper. I wanted to keep it pretty simple in the background because I knew I was going to fill it up with a bunch of like a busy bunch of shaker bits. So I used stars, I used some mirrored ones, I used some clay stars, and then some American flag clay bits, and some red, white, and blue sequins as well. And then for the flowers, I combined them, a small one, a medium one, and a large one on each flower with different red, white, and blue prints. And then I added one of the American flag clay bits to the center. I popped some up on foam tape so it would give it a little bit of dimension. And then for the stems, I used actually an older Scrap Diva Designs set. This one is the Easter basket. And I use this because it has this long, like stitched piece that I thought looked like a stem. So I cut that out a bunch with this green paper and just kind of glued them into the shaker before I sealed it shut at the top so it looked like stems for the flowers. And then I added this greenery too. I forget where that die is from, but I just cut that out a few times of some light green paper and then added some paint pen and some stickles to some of the flowers just to give them a little dimension. This is a big card. This is over 5 by 7. The picture itself is kind of large, and then with the flowers above it, it was just a big card. So I just layered it a few times with some yellow and white polka dot paper, red, and then green to go back to the green of the stems. So let me measure the pitcher for you. Of course, this is the large pitcher. This one is about 4 and 3/8 top to bottom, about that. And then side to side, it's just about 3 inches. So, and the flowers, let's see, if you measure one from side to side using the biggest die. It's about 1 3/4. I think I have a spare one too. Yeah. So this is like what they look like if you just piece together the large and medium and small ones. I just had one left over, so just wanted to show you what it looks like. If you want to make it into a flower like this, which I think is a great idea. Of course, if you use red, white, and blue, it really makes it look like a firework. So that's my card, and the inside I just put a die cut inset and then a sticker, Happy Birthday America. I don't know who I'm going to mail it to. Maybe I'll just use it as decor. I think it would look nice, just like propped up on my mantle or something like that. So I hope you like this too. These are all of my projects I wanted to share with you today. They'll be linked down below, as well as my referral link, of course, and my coupon code Strawberry Cream to save you 10% at scrapdivadesigns.com. All right, everyone, thanks so much for watching. I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.